Everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of Doom: The Dark Ages Revelation. We went to Argentina to see that the situation has grown very dire. And as you could guess, as the one and only Doomslayer, we were there to stop it, and we also stopped Belias. Belias, whatever you pronounce it as, I think it's Belias. I don't know why I pronounce it like belly ass. Belias. The henchman, you know. But yeah, so we are here in Purgatory right now. Not gonna make a joke about that. Because I want to go ahead and show off some secrets. So, endgame wise, we have 68 blood iron, which is the alternative currency for the endgame upgrades. We have one of the collectibles, which is a codex entry. And we have one secret that we need to find. As for main path, we still have 2 collectibles we need to find. And there's still here that right now. So, first things first, you may notice that there are these little symbols on certain parts of the environment. You know, you got the 2 lines, the X, the 2 lines, you know, stuff like that. That's for this thing. I was saving this for a rainy day. It's not actually raining, but you know what I mean. I wanted to save this kind of stuff for after I was done with the campaign. Because I wanted to play through the story first before going through and finding whatever secrets I haven't gotten yet. For example, Purgatory, because it's a hub level, you don't have to worry about progression. You're just able to explore all you want. Think of it sort of like the Fortress of Doom from Eternal, you know? Anyway, we have some platinum up there. We have XX twin lines. And then we have these. We've already taken care of one of these. These just give you a little challenge to complete in order to get, you know, whatever it is that you're going to get. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do all of these in sequential order, starting from this right here. You got this lever here that you can pull, but first you need to make sure that the symbols match whatever one that you're trying to do. So this, the middle ring, we're going to leave alone. I say as I somehow do that. Yeah, you can tell I kind of don't like how this controls. Because you'll be aiming at this. There we go. What? Oh my god. There we go. Alright, so with that, we get our first secret, which is right over here. We have this over here, which has a superheated metal section that's holding that. And this is actually for one of the secrets. But yeah, so we're going to go back to the Hell's Core level after we're done getting all the secrets in this level, right? First, we need to do a little bit of secret. Namely, we've already gotten this. It's kind of a given. We already got the lever here, all that stuff. We have something over here. We have this over here, which this is the pathway that you saw earlier that had the 2 X's and the double lines. So we're gonna do that now. So all we need to do is not do that. Okay. There we go. And it's important to note that any changes that you do to the environment, such as, you know, something like that, or breaking the superheated things that hold those gates closed, those will stay open, so you don't have to worry about, you know, anything like that. Anyway, we got the third piece of relief, which is the larger of the relics that we'll complete during the campaign. It should be noted that now that we have endgame progression unlocked, there will be a new variant of relics that we can get, which are related to Blood Iron, which is the in-game currency. Anyway, yeah. So you're probably wondering, okay, well, how the hell do we get down here? See, it's quite simple. My phone. Oh. All right. So for our efforts, we get a Soul Sphere. Wait, no, Mega Sphere. I'm sorry. And no. I got it. I got it mixed up. So these in the original were called Soul Spheres, and they just boosted your health up to 200. Mega Spheres are essentially that, but they give you max armor. Think of these as the modern day equivalent of the Mega Sphere. We also get some Platinum Bro Troubles, bringing our total up to 96 out of 280. And we also have one more collectible to go. Anyway, didn't mean to do that, but okay. Alright. I was trying to show the thing, this pathway. My recommendation is, if you're able to, you can jump from that little ledge there on that platform, and then try and dash your way over here. That's my way of doing it, but you're welcome to do it the way that you want to. Anyway, you can't use the thing to get over this. So what we do is this. Never mind, I thought that would work. Okay. There is a way to get up there, right? Surely there is. Yeah, you can also dash over here to make this open. That's cool. Trying to see. There's got to be a way in there, right? I'm not going crazy, am I? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think I know what it is. There's something there that you have to put in. Pretty sure. Right? Pretty damn sure. Wait, I think I know what it is. There is one, it's just below it. That there was one that I really needed to look for. Okay, my apologies. I haven't done these puzzles in a while, like since I first did the playthrough of this back in July. So, 2 lines, X, 2 lines. There we go. What we need to do is... Here we go. See, that's what it was. I was trying to see if maybe there was something in there I should have been spotting, not the thing below it. There we go. I am really sorry. Okay, there we go. In fairness, I didn't think of that. Okay, also, I really wish this thing would stop switching me over to endgame instead of main path. I'll do the in-game stuff after I get the last few secrets in the main path. Because, trust me, there's quite a few. a secret over here. Which... Yeah. Sandwich. No. He didn't ask. He didn't ask. I forgot. I'm back. Oh, that is cheap. There we go. Okay. Now that we're done, let's go up here. Okay. Double line X. We're gonna go into this too. Easy. And more gold. Or platinum. Yeah, now we're at 160. Also, I am sorry I keep having to pause the game. It's because I keep getting interrupted. Which, hooray, I love being interrupted. It's one of my favorite things. What do you mean I can't grab onto the ledge? What? You need to crush the water bottle like the small one. She said something about you moving stuff out of the way so she can get into the closet. Without the interactions, I'm trying to do a stream. What was this, right? What was the other one? Oh, there it is.
I'll be very close. Need to be put in this basket, okay?
Stop interrupting me in the middle of something. Jesus Christ. I don't like when people then act like, what are you supposed to say? I don't know, it's almost like it's pretty rude to interrupt someone when they're in the middle of something. Just kind of common knowledge at this point. Right. Secret. Yeah, we have 6 out of 7 secrets, and no, I'm not going to make a joke about that. Because I hate that joke. there's this over here. Yet. Did I seriously forget to open this? I'm stupid. Well, I opened this one, but not the one over here. Yeah, it's this one. Didn't open that one. That's one. Okay. Yep. Ah, there it is. There we go. But there's still another problem. So that was the 7th and final secret, but we still need to find one last collectible. And where it is, we will find it. I might know this, because bear in mind, like, whenever I played through this DLC for the last time, I did find pretty much everything in this level. But that's the thing, I don't remember what the last thing is. It should be up here. Where the fuck is it? Like, you see what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to find the last relic piece for the DLC. You need the answer key. Yes, I know, game. I'm not stupid. I've done this before. That better not be it. Oh, motherfuckers. There it was! It was on that little floating island! Wow, such observance. Okay, I am sorry I wasted y'all's time with that. Look, at least after we're done with that, we have all the platinum. We just need that one last relic piece. Okay, for this we actually do get to Spear Dash. I'm not sure why I did that. There we go. There's relief. And for that, we get 300 platinum. That is a lot. Like, a lot. And we are 1 platinum away from getting to 666. You know, because, boom. Anyway, now we can go in here and get the one... Not the one, but there's endgame stuff. So we got that. That is something that we can use to get up to certain places, which is good. One of that. There we go. Blood Iron! Blood Iron can be spent to unlock the final Chain Spear upgrades. Blood Iron can only be found in in-game areas. Visit a Hollow Shrine to spend Blood Iron. And we got Merrick. You know, the guy that we killed. It was necessary, but, you know. Alright. So, we're not done. We still have another secret there. But all we had to do is we need to go this way, spin the platform, then bash. There we go. Spear skin acquired, but we're still not done. We still have one other area that we can use the chain spear in. But beyond that, we have what's up here. I don't know why I'm saying chain spear. So to get there, all you have to do is I'll do that. Dash. And then that. Because what that'll do is it'll allow us to... Yeah, there we go. Got the block, got this. That allows us to go up here. Then... Shabam! And we have all of the secrets in this level. We have all the platinum, we have all the blood iron, we have all the collectibles for both endgame and main path. So now, with that, we can bust out of here and we can go to Hell's Core for the second half of this episode. Because trust me, that level has quite a few secrets of its own. Including a musical Easter egg. And you're probably wondering, okay, well, there's 3 different challenges in each of these levels. Right? So, you have the clawed hand and the Praetor suit sarcophagi icons, which we will handle in a later episode. When we are preparing to face the true final boss of this DLC. Just know that every single main level will have one other challenge that can be done that assembles a super weapon. And you might already know what it is, just judging by the flashback scenes that we did. But just know that this weapon does have a unique purpose in the DLC. It's a very special weapon from our past. So I think, with that, we should probably go ahead and do this stuff. Welcome back to Hell's Glory. You have Praetor Essence, Leader Essence. Yeah, so we have pretty much everything. But not everything. Also, someone pointed out whenever this DLC came out, this kind of looks like a happy little ghost. Anyway, so we have 8 out of 10 secrets. And we have some fresh news stuff to get. And yes, the endgame does have both Praetor Essence and Leader Essence. Praetor Essence is an endgame exclusive thing. Of course, Leader Essence, you know, that's main path stuff. And then we got Blood Iron. But for main path, we got most of everything. So, yeah. Just the way he did it first, just like, whoa! I'm looking around to see what secrets we might have missed out on. Wait, I think I know what they are. They were 2 secrets that were tied to the, Arachnotron. What I was trying to say is that the 2 secrets that we weren't able to get on the main path were purely because of the fact that we didn't have the shield. Anyway, now that we have the shield, we can access this over here, which is an in-game path. And another thing, you can fast travel. Yeah, after you beat the base campaign, you can unlock the ability to fast travel. With this ability, you're able to go to various different locations that you've been to, and any secret locations that you've yet to unlock, such as this, that are part of the main path, the end game path, you'll be able to get those too. So if you heard closely, yes, that was a little bit of the double kill. Alright, so we have more of the in-game here. But I want to show off this. Classic encounters. gonna love this, and I'm gonna tell you some really cool trivia. I forgot to change the weapon skin, didn't I? There's a classic encounter in every mission. Complete a classic encounter to obtain a piece of the 93 shotgun. Collect all the pieces to unlock the gun itself as a power weapon, which can be accessed by pressing triangle. First, I'm going to change the weapon skin real quick, because, yeah, that's kind of skins. Oh wait, I think I know what it is. I have to unlock the BFC again to change the weapon skins. Which is ironic because the BFC doesn't even have any skins. But yeah, so you're probably wondering, huh, this music sounds awfully familiar. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Holschultz himself lent the music from IDDQD. No, it was IDKFA, which ironically enough is an Easter egg for this game. For the classic encounters. Yeah, you can literally play through 4 of the levels from Doom 2. And yes, if you listen closely, it's pretty much a remix sound of the shotgun's shooting sound. Complete with a pump animation sound that you hear in the original. Take that, chain gunner. Yeah, you're only allowed to use this weapon. There is no super shotgun for this. You already have a super shotgun. However, there are secrets that you can get. Also, look at that. You can just myrtleize Hell Knights easily. We got a weapon skin. The Chain Reaver, or Chain Shot Reaver. Reaver Chain Shot. You'll want to make sure you don't die during this, because you'll have to restart. But yeah, the geometry is literally the exact same. Like, complete with enemy placement. The movement is literally just the same. You can't jump, which is a pretty cool touch. And trust me, this weapon is a lot more powerful than the classic one. Do you know how in the original Doom games, the shotgun was like, you would need to shoot like a whole bunch just to kill a Hell Knight? Well, guess what? In this, you're basically a tank. Got all the secrets. Yeah. You can tell how much care went into this DLC. And in case you're wondering, the zombie soldiers that we've been fighting, think of those as a mixture between the normal form of human and the shotgun. Yeah. Access this. Not falling, maybe. 15 shells should be enough. And yes, you can still sprint and you go as fast as that. His leg. Yeah, it's also worth noting that for the most part, enemies like Hell Knights and stuff, their attacks can't be parried during these. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, we got everything. But yeah, everything in this level is exact to the original game. But with that, we got the first piece of the shotgun, the butt and stock. I know I said the stock of the gun, which also happens to be the handle. You could call it the butt. If you're calling a gun a living being. Don't believe me? High on life. But what the? A remnant just shows up like right after I kill him Incubus. Yeah, so we got an encounter here. But we're not going that way. We're going back. If we can. Alright, we do have to go into that. Good. Alright, so... yeah. This area over here has musical stuff. And it's probably one of the most iconic yet most tragic songs in the entire game series. Just simply because of the fact that, I'll give you a hint. It's kind of like a lullaby, if a lullaby could be haunting. Oh, come on, I was like 20 yards away from it. That's painful. Yep, I like how that soldier was just letting me look at them. Oops. Bye! He just flew. Oh, bam! Gotta love that execution. Speaking of execution. What do they say about a cyber demon, right? Shoot at it until it dies. Right in the neck. god, there's a warlock! Boom. Hey, there's two people. Alright, so that's that. Like I said, the two other challenges in each of the 4 other levels, I'll handle that near the end of this Let's Play. Just know that they're entirely tied to the final boss of this DLC. Which, you might think, well, wouldn't that just be facing the same boss that you faced last episode? No. There's a boss that's even stronger than the henchman. For now, though, I think it's time we sing a little song. I'm not actually going to sing anyway. That was cool. Oh. That was cool. Yeah, you're supposed to go this way because, ow! Hey! Be nice. There we go. Oh, man. Okay, what I was trying to show is if you go down this way, okay, well there's a hollow shrine here, so we can go back to where we were. But I was trying to show the musical Easter egg too. Because just like the Chasm of Shalgaroth, there is a musical Easter egg in this level and Osseous. So I am going to show those. I just had to find it first. Okay, I thought that was a zombie. Where's the hollow? There it is. One button. There we are. Also, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and many of you have already heard about this by now, but I'm not going to do this, by the way. I'm just going this way so that way I have my bearings straight. We sadly lost yet another actor, so... Hey, Grim Reaper! Can you stop taking people's lives who don't really deserve it? It's bad enough that we lost Dolly Parton. And then you had to take, Tim Curry, you know, the hotel guy from Home Alone. And now you done took fucking Peter Cullen, you know, the voice actor for Optimus Prime. Why the fuck? No, like, seriously. Like, there are people that are more deserving that, you know? Anyway. Okay, now we can use the hollow shrine. I wanted to get those out of the way. Alright. So we can go back here. There we go. Alright. So we haven't gone to every single spot. But we're close. We're close. We're very close. God, I love causing earthquakes. Okay. So to get up here... God. That's how to get up here. That is one of the secret areas in this whole area. There's a blood relic. Got some blood iron here. Alright. So then we have this stuff over here. Which, look. Yeah, not much. Not much. But there is still stuff. Yeah. Got a shield bash section here. And it gives us our second piece of the shield. So now we have to find the third piece. I would hate to be him. Anyway, yeah, there is a musical Easter egg. I'm trying to find it. Wait. There we go. I don't think I collected this in my first playthrough. Okay, so I know that Easter egg is around somewhere. And it might be here, might be somewhere else. I don't know. I think it's in this area, though. Wasn't it? Whoops. Oh yeah, that. Don't remember that for later. Where in the hell is it? I know it's somewhere. I'm not going crazy. I don't think I'm going crazy. Otherwise, they'd lock me in a rubber room with rats or something. So clearly, which shouldn't be because I've literally played through this level. Should know where it is. It's one over here. It's one over there. Not here. I don't think it's here because this is all outdoors. It's in these icy caverns. I fucking know it. I think it was a grapple point. Alright, now we can buy all of the upgrades for the spear. And we can buy these too. Ectoplasm Ignition. Throw will knock enemies out of ethereal or spectral state, causing an explosion. Also detonates Agonon and Acolyte shield barriers. Very, very useful. Especially if there's enemies nearby because of the explosion. Taste of Haste. Gain a short speed boost after a successful slam. We're getting that. And then... Sorry. Finally... Repudiate. Using stab against summoned enemies deals significantly more damage and causes an explosion. So for example, an Acolyte's clone, you know, like what it's showing there, or the Archvile's summoned fire demon things, those are good. So now we can get any one of these. I think, purely on the basis that we got all the base upgrades already, we're going to work our way through these and do this in sequential order. We're going to start off with Shield Symbiosis. Kills with the Chain Spear generate harvested charges for the Shield Saw. Pairing Hell Surge melee attacks with the Shield Saw builds Chain Spear and Power. In other words, they literally work alongside each other. So you can use one of the defensive weapons to help the other, which is great. So if you kill with the Chain Spear, it'll generate harvester charges for the Shield Saw. And so if you use the Shield Saw and parry melee attacks, you'll be able to build up empowerment with the spear. That's a very worthwhile upgrade. I'm gonna be honest. Anyway, Catacombs, there we go. Alright, I'm still trying to find the music where it's going right. I think it's towards the end of this first part of the path. I think it is. here. I know it's around somewhere. Probably gonna have to look it up because I don't know why I'm having trouble finding it. I shouldn't be. Wait, I think it is in this second. 'Cause if you remember, there's that summoning circle right there. Yeah. Ah! Come on, you let me dash in every single direction except the place that I needed to go. Okay, I'm talking about this. Here. I passed by it like 5 times! Anyway, so we have... Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had to look up the video to see this. 4, 4, 4, 5, 3, 1. I told you it would sound like a little lullaby, if lullabies were haunting. Anyway, yeah, so that was one of the secret collectibles. But we're not done. We still have more to go. Remember, I want to get all the secrets in this level, so that includes the currencies and everything, before we finish it. Just know that because this is a repeat playthrough and we've already completed the level, combat encounters won't be reset. At least I don't think. Or if they are, then, you know, it's not as hard. Anyway, so, we have all this. We have another secret area over here. I just landed on a siren. I like how his head started spinning. Just like... Blood iron. Got a manganese. Alright, you fatsos. Wow. Okay, that was kind of funny. I'm just like, I'm off the ledge. Hi, girl. So we still have more stuff to go. Okay, so that's a secret. And those are secrets. Let's go ahead and get it in. Okay, so I made a mistake. Well, that was a great big ball of epic fail. There we go. So, I just want to say this. This DLC, as id Software has said, is quite literally one of their best works of all time. Anyway, now we can get it. I thought this was in the hub area. It's not. For those wondering where the BFC was, it was here. Weapon acquired, the Ballistic Force Crossbow. Again. Yes, I know. So we have this. We're not done. Also, we have... Okay, I got confused. I was like, wait, this thing is 4 shots now? But then I was like, oh wait, no, it's talking about the rocket launcher because it shows what weapon you had equipped as a normal weapon. Because power weapons, yeah, they remove your movement mechanics like that. Anyway, there's a secret, and those are secrets. Anyway, let's get it done. So we have something over here, and then we have these. You're probably thinking, okay, well, how the hell do we do this? You can do that all you want. But what you're really supposed to do is you're supposed to time it. There we go. And more blood iron. That's nice. But with the shield saw, now that we can come back to this level, we can open up that. But I hear you asking, well, what about this? Watch and learn. Oh wait, I killed that guy. Yeah, so there's two collectibles. No, that's the final collectible. We still need to get the currency, which we can do that, no problem. See what else we might be missing. Oh yeah, there's in-game stuff over here too, so we'll have to teleport back there. Which, let's go ahead and do that. You could argue that using a rocket launcher at close range is a very terrible idea. It's not. If you do what I'm doing and have the upgrade equipped to get health back from explosions. Hey. So with that, we're gonna let this rotate until it gets to here. Right, there we go. Nice and aligned. Down here. There we go. We're at 109 out of 159 resources. That's good. This is the weirdest butthole I've ever seen. I don't have a butthole fixation, shut up. Besides, I'm one of the chicks. Okay, that makes it sound like chicks. I'm not into that. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have a hollow shrine over here. I can just... Alright. Let's go back to the catacombs.
The Umbral Catacombs.
What the hell I was doing with this? Alright. So now, we can go into the main path for stuff. Also, in case you're wondering, I'm pretty sure you can replay the classic encounters. It's nice. We got a thing over here. That was a mouthful. Okay, I really you know what we're gonna do with an arc file? We're gonna do what anyone will do with an arc file. We're gonna find him, then we're gonna blast him. Because this asshole likes to run around a lot. I don't even know where he is. Oh, wait. Did it just eat a BFC shot? Good lord, this thing. Okay, I want you to understand, arc files in this DLC are ruthless. Like, actually ruthless. Like, even on the easy difficulties, they're hard. already? It. There we go. Okay, with that, there we go. Now, the Praetor Essence. That can only be obtained by doing the challenges. I think. Right? Yeah, so you have the endgame objectives here, which are achieve gold rating on Ritual of Power and complete Praetor Fight. Praetor Fight is how you get the Praetor Essence, and getting gold on the Ritual of Power, that will give you a piece of the Astral Key along with some other rewards. We're going to be saving that for the next episode, but for now, here's something else you can do with the fast travel. Whenever you're all done with a level, or you'd like to visit it later, you can go back to Purgatory, which is great, because we're going to do that right now. So, yeah, Rituals of Power and Praetor Fights will give you Astral Boss Key Fragments, which means that if you do 2 per level, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Quite literally. Anyway, with that said, we haven't done that, but that's okay. We're gonna save that for a couple of episodes from now. But for now, we are pretty much done with Hell's Core, along with Purgatory as well. As you can see, we've gotten everything. We've gotten endgame and main path up stuff done for Purgatory. And as for Hell's Core, we have pretty much everything, but we had to do those 2 Rituals of Power, or not 2 Rituals of Power, the Ritual of Power and the Praetor Fight to be able to get anything else. And we had to do that for all the other levels. So, Hell's Core, Chasm of Zhalgaroth, and Osseous, along with Uprising. By doing all of those levels, getting both of those done in each, we will have the fully assembled Astral Key, and we'll be able to face the true final boss. And from there, that'll be it. But speaking of that'll be it, I think we're going to end things off here. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, then please like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. You don't have to do it, but it's certainly appreciated. But in any case, I'll catch you all in the next episode where we go to the Chasm of Zhalgaroth, get any secrets we might not have gotten, and any of the stuff that we weren't able to get before, now that we have the endgame key. Catch you later.